Hi,
Hi,
this is Kim,
this is Andy.
and we're going to read to you from the Urantia book. But
But
first, we
first,
got Light the Flame by Andrew Harvey.
today it's a Sufi prayer by Andrew Harvey.
Yeah,
And he writes, May I return evil with good, so my enemy may become my friend. How much better
okay.
the world would be with that.
Right, right,
We'd run out of enemies. Yeah.
right. Well, um, there, I don't know if I have anything else to say about that. Is there anything else to say about that? Return evil with good. Well, there is such a thing as like a codependency where you're kind of using somebody else to beat yourself up with, kind of like that.
Or
But that's not what he's talking about. Yeah.
you could say return evil with no response.
And sometimes that's appropriate because sometimes it's really that you need to protect yourself. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if somebody's laying a trap for you, you should know how to avoid that trap. Okay. So there's always these little caveats here, like you
Mm-hmm.
can return evil with good, and so yeah. But there's limits. So you need to protect yourself,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't travel across state lines with a shotgun in order to protect yourself. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Okay. Anyway, that's not protecting yourself. That's yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, we're gonna read paper 26, Ministering Spirits of the Central Universe. 8, the Sun Finders, Section 8, the Sun Finders. Okay, so remember we're talking about the angels that help us through heaven in order to achieve audience with the Father, Son, and Spirit. And on each level we progress inward.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new group of angels that guides us and instructs us. Okay, so this one is the fourth circuit, and these angels are called the Sun Finders. Okay, the fourth Habona circuit is sometimes called the circuit of the suns. From the worlds of this circuit, the ascending pilgrims go to paradise to achieve an understanding contact with the eternal sun. While on the worlds of this circuit, the descending pilgrims achieve a new comprehension of the nature and mission of the creator sons of time and space. There are 7 worlds in this circuit on which the reserve core of the Paradise Michaels maintains special service schools of mutual ministry to both the ascending and descending pilgrims. And it is on these worlds that these worlds of the Michael sons, that the pilgrims of time and the pilgrims of eternity arrive at their first truly mutual understanding of one another. So this is where, like, if I'm going inward here, and somebody else is coming outward from paradise,
Mm-hmm.
we kind of meet in the middle in the fourth circuit.
Mm.
And this is emblematic of the Michael sons that are bestowed on humanity,
Mm-hmm.
to bridge the gap between divinity and hum, mortal beings, the ascenders, right?
I guess in a play on words, you could say help is on our way.
Help is on the way. Yeah, well, because this is the circuit of the sons, of the creator sons,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where we meet the people and we're able to actually understand them and communicate with them, the ones that are coming from paradise. Before we get to this, we know that they're there, but we're not really able to understand much of them
Mm-hmm.
because it's so different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, we're seeking perfection, and they're seeking like not really imperfection, but ability to express to for themselves to beings that are less perfect or something.
Hmm.
I don't think you would seek imperfection. That's like screwing up on purpose. It's not really like that, right?
Hmm. Right.
I think it's more like they're learning to understand people that are not perfect, and they're learning to express themselves well so that other beings can understand them.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because if you're totally perfect, what is there to say about anything?
Hmm. Well, we won't be that for a long time.
Well, yeah, you're right. Okay. Okay, there are 7 worlds in this circuit on which the reserve core of the Paradise Michaels maintain special service schools of mutual ministry to both ascending and descending pilgrims. And it is on these worlds of the Michael sons that the pilgrims of time and the pilgrims of eternity arrive at their first truly mutual understanding of one another. In many respects, the experiences of this circuit are the most intriguing of the entire Havana sojourn. The sun finders are the superaphic ministers to the ascending mortals of the fourth circuit. In addition to the general work of preparing their candidates for a realization of the Trinity relationships of the eternal Sun, these sun finders must so fully instruct their subjects that they will be wholly successful. First, in the adequate spiritual comprehension of of the sun. Second, in the satisfactory personality recognition of the sun. And third, in the proper differentiation of the sun from the personality of the infinite spirit. So they're different. Okay, you go
Where are you?
after the attainment.
After the attainment of the infinite spirit, no more examinations are conducted. The tests of the inner circles are the performances of the pilgrim candidates when in the embrace of the enshroudment of the deities. Advancement is determined purely by the spirituality of the individual, and no one but the gods presumes to pass upon this possession. In the event of failure, no reasons are ever assigned, neither are the candidates themselves nor their various tutors and guides ever chided or criticized. On Paradise, disappointment is never regarded as defeat.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Postponement is never looked upon as disgrace. The apparent failures of time are never confused with the significant delays of eternity.
Wow.
Not many pilgrims experience the delay of seeming failure in the deity adventure. Nearly all attain the infinite spirit, though occasionally a pilgrim from superuniverse number 1 does not succeed on the first attempt. Pilgrims who attain the spirit seldom fail in finding the sun. Of those who do fail on the first adventure, almost all hail from superuniverses 3 and 5.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Wow.
Right? Because 3 would be the infinite spirit, and 5 would be the the father son father, but no, the father spirit, the father spirit one. So they're from super universes who don't have the imprint of the sun, so it's harder for them to recognize the sun, right?
Yeah. The great majority of those who fail on the first adventure to attain the Father, after finding both the Spirit and the Son, hail from superuniverses number 6.
6 would be the father, no, the sun spirit. So if they're failing to find the father, is because, well, they're from the sun spirit universe.
Though a few from numbers 2 and 3 are likewise unsuccessful. And all this seems clearly to
to
indicate that there is some good and sufficient reason for these apparent failures, in reality, simply unescapable delays.
right. So they're not really failures. This is just, but
Mhm.
you can see that if they're looking for the the sun, if they don't come from a super universe that's imprinted with the sun,
Mhm.
and that's why what here we're kind of lucky because we're imprinted with all three in number 7.
Mhm.
We're
Right.
number 7.
Right. Mhm.
Okay.
The defeated candidates for the deity adventure. That's quite a phrase. A defeated candidate for the deity adventure.
But they just said defeat is really not. Um, yeah. So why would they say that? Okay. So this is delayed. This is just a delay. It's not defeat. Yeah. It's not real defeat. It's not a failure. It's only temporarily.
They're placed under the jurisdiction of the chiefs of assignment, a group of primary supernifem, and are remanded to the work of the realms of space for a period of not less than 1 millennium. They never return to the superuniverse of their nativity, always to that superuniverse most
Super
propitious,
creation.
super creation most propitious for their retraining in preparation for the second deity adventure.
Hmm.
Following this service on their own notion, they return to the outer circle of Havona, are immediately escorted to the circle of their interrupted career, and at once resume their preparations for the deity adventure. Never do the secondary supernifem fail to pilot their subjects successfully on the second attempt, and the same
Superific.
superific ministers and other guides always attend these candidates during the second adventure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So they don't fail twice. It's like, okay, you can be delayed, but you're just going to try again,
Mhm. Mhm.
you know, and that doesn't happen very often.
Mhm.
But we want to, make sure that you understand, they understand
Mhm.
what it is they're looking for.
Mhm.
Okay?
My deity adventure.
You have a deity adventure to undertake.
I do. I will not fail.
Of course not. And what did he say last night? Well, so you've been hit.
Mhm.
Getting up is up to you,
Yep,
right?
that's the important thing.
That's
Right.
the important thing. Right. Of course we get up again. That's all. What
Mhm.
other choice is there? Right?
Right.
You can take a rest, but sure, you're gonna get up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we good?
We're good.
All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful day.
Yes.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving week.
Happy Thanksgiving week. Of course, there's 2 more days to Thanksgiving, but we're thankful every day.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Bye now.
Bye bye.